Ask not what the ITM can do for you, ask what you can do for the ITM. I'm Jess Sapick, and I approve this message. This episode of the Infinite Thinking Machine is sponsored by Q, the K-12 High-Speed Network, and the San Francisco School of Digital Filmmaking. With the presidential election right around the corner, we've got a bajillion ideas for how to bring today's important issues into the classroom.
Whoa, Nellie. Who elected you the host of my show?
Well, the people have spoken, and they feel it's time for a little change. I mean, you're great and all, but it's good to mix things up every now and then.
That's redonkulous. I demand a recount.
How's that for a recount?
Gangnam Style.
And now, without any further interruptions, let's check out some amazing election resources that we can all rally around. Mitt and Barack might grab all the national headlines these days, but don't forget Tip O'Neill's old adage, all politics is local. Ah, Tippy, we miss you so. And even though they might not be old enough to vote, local issues are a great way to get students engaged in the democratic process. That's where Engage 2012 comes in. The Engage in Democracy Student Journalism Challenge invites students across all grades to pick up a video camera and shoot 2-minute stories that provide a local perspective on key political topics like education, healthcare, and the environment. To participate, students need to research, write, shoot, edit, and post their videos to YouTube no later than November 5th. This is a fantastic way for students to get engaged with election issues, practice their digital storytelling skills, and have their voices be heard. And remember, even old Tippy got to start working in campaigns at 15, proving it's never too early for kids to jump in and engage with the issues. Okay, so it's a bye week, and I need to find a replacement candidate for Speaker of the House and Vice President. But the president's also going to Asia, so I'll need to pick up a tough defense to keep everyone safe. What if picking elected representatives was as much fun as fantasy football? The creative folks over at MTV have brought this idea to life with their Fantasy Election, a fun, interactive game to help kids follow the candidates. Students log in and pick their political dream team running for president and Congress. Points are accumulated based on how each candidate behaves in the real world, like how honest and transparent they are when campaigning. Kids also earn points for reading up on current events, watching debates, and using Foursquare to check in at real political events. And much like fantasy sports, you can always drop the slackers and pick up this year's sleeper. We love how it combines social media and gaming to keep kids up to date on all the issues. And building the winning political team not only earns major bragging rights, it also comes with glamorous trips and big cash prizes. Kind of like winning a real election.
Gangnam Style.
Everyone loves a good old-fashioned debate. PC.
Mac.
PC.
Mac.
PC.
Mac.
Join the Debates is an online video forum for teens to share their opinions on election issues. Here's how it works. At the conclusion of each presidential and vice presidential debate, students from all over the world log in to a Google Plus Hangout to discuss what the candidates said and share what's on their minds. Their mantra is simple: listen, share, and decide. And we think it's a great way for students to discuss the issues in a safe environment and find their own voice. But be prepared. Once you empower your students, you never know what voices they might find.
I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill.
The folks over at the Center for Advanced Research and Technology are doing a cool election project with high school students. Let's see what they're up to.
Future is undiminished.
The Center for Advanced Research and Technology is a local high school that offers real-world, hands-on educational opportunities for Fresno Unified High School juniors and seniors. The goal of their current election project is to help students gain an understanding of the issues that surround the presidential candidates, instead of looking at the election as just Romney versus Obama.
Every statement that Obama would make, he would actually have a response for it and a way to prove it wrong. And Obama, he just seemed kind of off, and he would have to gather his thoughts, and he stuttered a lot. He didn't really have any specific facts or support for all of his views.
Centering the project around the end goal, the debate between students, the 3 instructors, 1 law, 1 government, and 1 English, team together to teach about evidence, logical arguments, emotional arguments, laws, and how they influence topics, and all the different aspects of persuasion. However, they have found what keeps students engaged the most is the choice of which issue they would like to debate. All resolutions are pulled from actual presidential candidates' platforms, topics ranging from death penalty, national security versus privacy, marijuana, gun control, etc. It's a great way for students to analyze the issues and get a sense of what it means to be an informed citizen.
Social media is a great way to connect with friends, but it can also be a great way for rumors and propaganda to go viral, especially during an election year. So here's our in-house political analyst, Chris Fitzgerald-Walsh, with a few hacks to help you and your students make sense of it all.
Election season is filled with lots and lots and lots of noise. And while we love pundits like Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert, in an age of information overload, it can be hard for students, or any of us, to find truly fair and balanced political coverage. That's why I'm a big fan of tools that gather and present data in a clear fashion without any commentary. Google's election and politics site is one of my favorites. Not only can you sort news by candidates and issues, but you can also track search trends and follow real-time public opinion on key issues. Another great site is factcheck.org, a nonprofit that monitors the accuracy of what candidates actually say. Their viral spiral tool is particularly helpful for dispelling all those internet rumors that our well-intentioned friends and family send around via email or Facebook. Now, I'm not naming names, but I think everyone could benefit by hitting the page from time to time. These tools combine digital literacy with digital citizenship, allowing us to get unbiased information so we can form opinions on our own, which is the cornerstone of a great democracy.
It looks like our little campaign is about to end, but before you head into the voting booth, there's plenty of time to explore these great election activities. So be sure to check out the links in the show notes. And don't forget to exercise your First Amendment rights by pinging us on Twitter or Facebook. Thanks for your support.
Okay, so while you're filming your little show here, I went out and took a poll, and it's pretty obvious who the fans want to see as the new host.
Okay, fine. Clearly we need to share the power. I can see the banners now. Sapick and Musalam 2012.
Yep, Musalam and Sapick.
Whatever.
Gangnam Style.
We are an infinite thinking machine.
We are the infinite thinking machine.
I am the infinite election machine.